Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Oxford Online English. Please let me know if you can hear me okay. Sorry for the delay. I'm running late. That's all I have to say about that. Let me minimize myself a little bit so I am not taking up the full screen. Right then. So, hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I didn't realize that this stream wasn't actually scheduled in until this morning. So it was a quick rush to try and get that done. So I do apologize for that. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Hello, everybody. Hello, Tamira. Hello, Aria. Hello, Nipa. Thank you for being here. Hello, Rodel. Hello, Ashley Shen. Hello, Domenico. Long time since I've seen your name in chat. Hello, Daisy. Hello, Marina. Hello, Julia. Hello, Serlene. Hello, Nazbib. Hello, Manuel. Thank you for joining me again today, Manuel. I hope you can hear me now. Hello, Saint Jean. Long time no see. It is a pleasure to see you again too. How have you been? Hello, Babe. I don't know if I've pronounced that right. Please excuse me if I am pronouncing your name incorrectly. Hello, Nasib. Hello, Yusuf. Hello, Zainab. Hello, Naaman. Hello, Mukhtar. Hello, Laxman. Hello, Felix. Hello, Best Games winning Emmanuel. Thank you for joining me. Hello, Marie. Wow, there's a lot more people than I was expecting. Hello, Meta. Hello, Alfrus from Pakistan. Hello, Dylan. Nipa, how are you, Carrie? I am okay now. I think I'm okay. I'm hot. It's very hot here in Madrid. I don't know about other places in the world, but here it is incredibly hot. It's like 40 degrees today, so I'm struggling. So that answers your question, Marina. So thank you for asking. Yes, it is incredibly hot. 152 people are watching the live stream. Honestly, I'm shocked. I'm really surprised. I hope that you all got your notifications. So yeah. Saint Jean, well, I can't complain. Been working out a lot. You've been working out in the gym, Saint Jean? Replay the broken record. Please give a like to Carrie. Thank you, Manuel. Hello, Antonella. Welcome. Is this the first time you've joined my stream? I don't remember ever seeing your name here. Hello, Zainab. Great. Well, it's a pleasure to have you all here. Thank you for supporting me and the channel as always. I know somebody mentioned in one of my videos before that they didn't like the fact that I wasn't wearing sleeves. So I do apologize for that. I am a bit paranoid about it right now. But like I said, it's 40 degrees here. So I have a fan on. I don't have air conditioning. I'm suffering. So please just bear with me. Anyway, Carrie, I feel like I'm in a furnace of a melting glacier. Nevertheless, I'm trying to stay focused, preparing for the exam and engaging in regular physical activities to stay fit. Great, Domenico, keep it up. That will not only help your fitness levels, but it will also help your mind. So that's great. Prabhath, how to become a member, Carrie? Well, Manuel seems to be my marketing manager. So Manuel, could you let Prabhath No? How to become a member? Hello, Hanjo. Marina, get rid of that top, Carrie. Don't. I feel like I should put a jacket on or something. Maybe I should go and like get my shirt. Anyway, I'm just gonna grin and bear, and I'll suffer the consequences afterwards, I guess. Yes, Mark. Hello. It's boiling here. What are we going to do? Daisy, Carrie, it's torturing to wear long sleeve shirts. I don't care what you're wearing as long as you look cute. Ah, Daisy. Thank you so much, Daisy. That's lovely. Yeah, I'm just gonna get over it. So let me know where you're from and how you are. How has your day been so far? Please let me know in the comments what you have been up to. I love to hear everything that everybody has been up to. So please let me know while I babble on for the next 5 minutes. So what are we going to do today? Well, like I said last week, this week we are going to be looking at writing techniques. So writing skills and techniques in English is obviously very important. Don't you think it looks like I'm naked though? Because you can't see that I'm wearing a top. Anyway, writing is obviously incredibly important. So what we are going to do today is we are going to discuss how writing practice can help you improve your overall English level. We're going to look at different skills and techniques that you can implement into your English language journey. And we are also going to look at some short writing prompts for practice. So there'll be a little bit of me explaining things, and then there'll be an opportunity for you to actually practice that yourselves. So participation is key today. I would like that chat box full of words. Okay, so make sure that you write in chat any questions or any answers so that I can read them out. Okay, suffering like me here in Madrid. Leunam. Are you in Madrid currently too? Ekaterina, hello Ekaterina, thank you for joining us. Oxford started at 1800s, right? What? Hanjo, are you asking me if Oxford Online English started in the 1800s, or are you asking me if it started at 6 o'clock? Saint Jean, don't worry, you look stunning as ever, and I still don't know how you keep getting prettier. Saint Jean, thank you so much. You're going to make me blush. But thank you. Hello, Carrie. Hello, Mina. Ashley Shen, it would be perfect to have a cold sangria in the summer. You know what? That's not a bad idea. Ashley Shen. Sangria. What time is it? Daisy Saint Jean, she's become prettier because of her fiance's love. Oh, yes. Very, very much in love. I want to be up to my fellow peers from Julia to Domenico. I'm missing you, Pavia. Yeah, Pavia doesn't really come to my streams, but I'm sure she will one day. No lurking, exactly. No lurking. Are the writing skills today going to be focused on any particular level? What would be key aspects for B1 PET? Well, Mark, this is actually a two-part series because as I was preparing the stream, I realized you can't really do a writing stream in one session. So my next stream, which will be the 5th of September, we are going to look at part 2. Which will be more focused on exam skills. Today, we're just going to look at some skills and techniques that students can do to start practicing their writing or to introduce them to writing skills and techniques. although it is quite tricky today. Next week, we'll be looking specifically at other skills and techniques with exam preparation. So Mark, I would still say it's useful. Some of the activities will be based today. Some of the activities will be based on improving vocabulary to get higher marks, perhaps, and also how to structure writing, which is important, obviously. Saint John does not live in France, Daisy Lee. Originally from the Ukraine, but now I live in North England, finally on annual leave. Victoria, good to hear. You are amazing. Mohammed, no, you are amazing. Oh, the university, Hanjo. I don't know. I guess Google can tell you that. I have no idea. Okay, so questions for you. How often do you write in English? How often do you write in English? Every day. Every day. Hanjo writes every day. Smeh. Can I call you Smeh? Every day. Marina, next to never. Do you mean writing a letter or messages or essays, Daisy? I just mean in general. How often do you write in English? Like when you maybe think about your day-to-day activities? How often are you writing in English? Every single day. Excellent, Manuel. Antonella, quite often, but just on WhatsApp messages or emails. Okay, that's good. That's good. Nipa, every day. Kashita, no, you're not late. You're just on time. Just in time. On time. You're on time, but you're here on time, so it's fine. I chat in English every day, but these days I'm lazy writing essays. Daisy, aren't you preparing for the IELTS exam? Mina, but not writing, I mean typing. Okay. I wish I had more occasions to write after my graduation. Mostly I just check other people's work. Interesting, Ekaterina. Marina, comments on YouTube. Yes, that definitely counts. Escola, every week. Julia, 4 or 5 times a week. Nipa, I write some things in English every day, but I don't know why my handwriting doesn't improve. Oh, Nipa, don't worry about your handwriting. It's fine. There are so many helicopters and planes buzzing around here, Carrie. I assume there must be a wildfire and firefighters are working to contain it. Ah, Domenico. Please stay safe. That's scary. Tamira, every week. Prabhath, every time, every day. Mark, I ask one of my B1 students to write a daily paragraph to me via WhatsApp. It's a convenient way to provide quick feedback and corrections. Absolutely, Mark. Great idea. Kashita, which is more advisable, journaling or typing? I would say whichever option fits your lifestyle more. Like if you could do both, absolutely. But if you don't have enough time to sit down with a pen and a piece of paper and write in a journal, like journaling is one of my favorite things to do. But if you don't have time to do that and you can make a couple of notes maybe on your phone, that's also fine. Morad, sorry, this is not a speaking class today. But just speak. How to improve your speaking? Speak. Just speak. That's how I improved my Spanish. I got in a relationship with somebody who doesn't speak English, so I had to speak Spanish. There you go. So just speak. Rainy. Good morning, Carrie. I'm hearing you from Brazil. Oof, what time is it in Brazil right now, Rainy? I guess it's quite early in the morning. Tamira loves bullet journaling. Absolutely. Churong, please make videos for beginners. Yes, Churong, I made a video last week for beginners. It's going to be something that I'm going to do every so often. Maybe every couple of months, okay? So, what type of writing do you usually practice? Are you practicing just like casual messages, formal or informal emails? Daisy Lee, why don't you teach him English? Well, Daisy Lee, trying to teach your significant other is not easy. Let's just say that. It's not easy. I mean, he understands more than he can speak because I just like blurt things out at him all of the time. But yeah, I wouldn't say I could actually teach him English. It's one of those things. I create dialogues between me and my husband. I describe our life, various situations. That's amazing. There's a website where you can write texts and have them corrected free by natives. Lang Correct. Amazing resource, Marina. Thank you for sharing. Natural writing depends on the situation. As in giving an opinion, doing a single essay. Julia, Daisy, Domenico, Nipa, they're really helpful to me. Oh, that's nice, Manuel. I love that. Okay, we really need to move on. I am just chatting away like we've got all the time in the world. Okay, do you like writing in English? Let's be honest. Antonella, before I used to write essays in English, now I have to write informal emails for work or WhatsApp messages to keep in touch with my cousins from California. Wow. Antonella, where are you from? If you don't mind me asking. I write casual writing. Okay. Now, do you like writing? I'm interested to know. Everybody talks about speaking and listening. Nobody ever really talks about writing in English. Do you like it? And why or why not? I really like it. I really like it, but often I have a lot of mistakes. It's a little bit demotivation. Okay, it demotivates you when you get things wrong. Well, we have to make mistakes to learn, right? That's one of life's important lessons that we need to know and we need to accept. That we have to make mistakes in order to improve and to get better. So please don't feel demotivated for making mistakes in writing, okay? It's totally natural. It's normal for people to make mistakes in writing. So please don't worry about that. Okay, so a lot of people are saying yes, that you like writing, which is great. Tamira, yes, I like to write and also write in English, but it confuses me when I'm not sure if it's right or wrong. Okay, that can be, yeah, frustrating. Antonella, yes, I do, because it's faster writing in English than in Italian. You're from Italy. Wow. Beautiful. Ekaterina, I love writing in any language, thus I can opt for a rather interesting word to express my idea in a slightly literal way. Fantastic. Zainab, writing means so good, reading and speaking. So these 3 tasks are related to each other like writing. Great. Julia, writing English goes a long way to improve your English to some extent, and it's my cup of tea. Fantastic. Prabhath, I love writing in English. Great, I love this. Daisy, yes, I like writing in English because the more I write, the longer that information will be stuck in my mind. Yes, Daisy Lee, that's a very good point to make, is that sometimes, depending on your learning style, writing something down can just work wonders for your improvement because you remember the things that you write, and then you can use that writing activity again and again and again. So it's great. Right then, have you ever taken a writing class or a workshop in English? Just a curious question. I'm curious to know if you have ever taken a writing class or a writing workshop. Have you specifically signed yourself up for a writing class? Oh, Manuel, you are my #1 hype guy. Do you know that? It's great. I love it. Okay. Smar, no, you haven't. Beba, never. Mina, you've never taken one? Okay. Tamira, no, I haven't, but I would like to. Oh, Sungam, yes. But I think this one will be one of the most effective ones. Well, I hope so. Zainab, yes, you have. Julia, no, you don't think so. Okay. So, you know, a lot of people watch like live lessons like this and, you know, maybe buy a book to study from or to sign up to conversation classes. And like I said, speaking is obviously really important. But yeah, writing classes and workshops can be really fun. How do you think writing skills and techniques can improve your overall English level? So how do you think learning writing skills and techniques can help your grammar, your vocabulary, your speaking, your reading, your understanding? What's your opinion? Marina, I was writing a lot in the past. Now I'm concentrating on grammar. Yes, I started a writing course but stopped because it was stupid. Oh, Marina. Oh no. Why was it stupid? Do I need to take some notes? Domenico, for sure. I've taken several writing classes and workshops in English over the past 2 years to improve my English writing skills. Carrie, fantastic. Ekaterina, I started doing a writing course on Coursera, but I gave up. It trains scientifical language, which is plain and emotionless. Okay, I'm writing that down. Carlos, no, I have never taken yet, but I wish to. Okay, great. Antonella, no, I focused more on listening and speaking in the past just because in Italy you concentrate more on the written form of the language and grammar, less communication. Yes, that is true. It's true here in Spain as well. Although, like nowadays, the school classes specifically, like they're adapting to more kind of productive ways of using the language in communication. Absolutely. Daisy, I think it's easier to remember the vocabulary information when you write it by hand. Great. Mark, thank you so much for sharing. I always appreciate that. I rarely practice my writing, so I usually spend a lot of time and effort on writing. It's strenuous and dull. Sorry, it's not my thing. Okay, Ashley, that is true in some aspects of writing, depending on the type of writing that you're doing. And if you don't like writing in your native language, then I suppose writing it in a foreign language would also be pretty terrible. But it can be fun, I promise you. I promise. Writers are important when you need to communicate effective content. Great. So this is just a side note. For any of you who have your names in green in the chat box, I know that you are members. You are YouTube Oxford Online English members. So why not take advantage of that? I have done 3 other streams, live English streams on writing. So these are the titles of the streams and also the links to the videos that you can go to if you would like to practice and learn more about writing essays, writing articles, and writing reports. So if you are an Oxford Online English YouTube member, you are able to look, view, watch past streams and also download the materials from those streams. So here are 3 links. If you are interested, you can go back and watch those lessons. And you know, if you haven't had a chance to take a screenshot or anything now, at the end of today's class, you'll be able to download today's lesson materials, which is this PowerPoint. And then when you open the PowerPoint and click on the link, you will be directly taken to the video. So let's move on. The benefits of practicing and improving your writing skills. So it's convenient. Okay? What is the benefit of practicing English, writing English? Well, it's convenient. What do you need? You might need a pen and a piece of paper, or you might need the device that you're using right now to watch this stream. Okay? That's all you need. Because everything else is in here, right? Ask yourself a question. Write about your day. Write a paragraph describing the person who you love. You know, you don't need anything. You just need your head and your hands. And that's all you need. Okay? So, number 1, it's convenient. You don't need a partner. You don't need a study book. You don't need a video. You don't need the internet. Okay? And like I said, it's okay to make mistakes. You don't need to make all of the sentences perfect. You just need to practice. And that's why it's convenient. The second benefit is that you can always re-evaluate and improve. Okay? You can always re-evaluate and improve. Like I said to Daisy a couple of minutes ago, you can always go back to a writing prompt or a writing activity and read through your first attempt and write it again and then again and again to be able to see your own improvement and to be able to evaluate yourself and think to yourself, now maybe this isn't quite right. Maybe I should change this. I can do better. It's a bit boring. Let's mix it up. And then if you want to, you can use online resources to help you do that, okay? But self-evaluation is so important when learning a language too. You shouldn't just rely on teachers like me, okay? You can do it yourself. Spend as little or as much time as you need. Writing on a computer, is it okay? Absolutely. So you can spend 2 hours preparing a really complex piece of writing to practice for an exam, an IELTS exam or a Cambridge exam. You can spend like 1 hour researching the topic, writing down sentences, writing down vocabulary, coming up with a plan of action, and then you can time yourself and spend 45 minutes writing a really decent text. Or you can spend 5 minutes, okay? It's totally up to you. So you know, you don't have to spend a crazy amount of time writing. No, you can just spend a few minutes. Writing is a good way of putting into practice what you have learned. Okay, so for example, if maybe you have watched our previous streams on grammar or vocabulary or, I don't know, idioms, for example, then you can go away, you can sit down, and you can kind of write down everything that you learned, everything that you remembered from the class, the example sentences that maybe we gave you. You can do anything. You can practice rather than just walking away from the class or walking away from the lesson or walking away from whatever you've just spent time on and just forget it. No, you can sit down with a piece of paper and you can jot it down. And you can see progression with your own eyes. So, you know, when we first start learning a language and we try to put pen to paper and put words together and sentences together, it can look disastrous, right? Sometimes we don't even understand ourselves. But with writing, you know, you can do this as well with speaking, obviously, if you record yourself. But with writing, you know, you have those pieces of paper with your work, or you have like a document on your computer, or you have notes on your phone that you can go back to and think to yourself, oh, wow, like what a difference 2 months of practicing has made, you know, 1 month has made, which in turn boosts your confidence and it promotes motivation. Okay, you want to continue learning and you want to continue practicing because you can see how your writing skills have developed. So I know that it can be boring and I know it can be tedious and it's just like, you know, some people think it takes a lot of time and nobody has time nowadays. But 5 minutes a day, for example, if you could do that 5 minutes a day, perfect. And then in 1 week, you can go back through those 7 texts that you've written and you can see a change, okay? So that's just my advice to you as a teacher. So today we're going to, unfortunately, only look at 2 techniques and skills that I think are really handy, whatever language you're learning, and something that you can implement into your studying. And then next week, the week after, whenever I have my next stream, the 5th of September, we will go through more techniques and skills, okay? But I want you to be able to practice them in the class right now. So that's why I haven't gone into more skills and techniques. Like I want you to actually be able to implement them right now. So structuring your writing. Structure is obviously very important, even if you're only talking about structuring a paragraph, okay? You have to be able to, you know, how do you say that? You have to be able to make your writing make sense, right? So today we're going to do like a very short activity to help. Well, two activities, but I've lost my train of thought. Hang on a second. Let me get back. So we're going to do a short exercise which is related to structuring your writing, looking at introductions, and you can use these types of activities for all of your paragraphs. But we're going to look at 2 pieces of writing. So the first activity is introduction hooks. What does that mean? That means that you start your piece of writing with an attention-grabbing quote, an anecdote, or a question that introduces the topic and piquets the reader's interest. Okay? Or it can be like simply, you know, like putting the reader into like this situation, this imaginary situation. and trying to get the reader involved in what you're saying. So this is something that you would have to do in an exam, okay? But it's also something that you might have to do if you're applying for a job. And this is something that you can practice every day if you wanted to. So that's one skill, one technique that we are going to practice. And also your essay statement. So in most life situations, you will probably have to write an essay at some point. So one technique that you should do, more than perhaps writing a full essay and spending so much time preparing that essay, focus on the first sentence that you write. So you could look up 10 essay topics and you could write 10 introductions and forget the rest for now. Okay, not forever, obviously, but you know. So I'm going to give you an example of an informal piece of writing, and we are going to look at an introduction hook. Your favorite holiday destination. Easy. Easy. I'm going to show you two texts, text A and text B. I would like you to tell me which one you think is better and why. Okay, text A. This is from an article. Imagine this is from an article. I guess my favorite holiday spot is pretty cool and stuff. I mean, there's a beach and some stuff to do. It's cool to go there in the summer. Or paragraph introduction B. Picture yourself strolling along the sun-kissed beaches, the salt breeze ruffling through your hair, and the gentle sounds of waves serenading your senses. That's the magic of my favorite holiday spot. Which introduction is better, A or B, and why? Is my head in the way? Okay. Which one is better, A or B, and why? Great. Okay, so Nasib has said A is better because it introduces the topic. Now, those of you who have put B, you need to say why you've chosen B. Antonella, I prefer the second one just because it can give you the right idea. Daisy, B is better because A is like a casual conversation. Renit, B seems more descriptive. Hanjo, B because it's empathetically described. Tamira, B because you can imagine the place better. Oh, Marina says A because B is too oily. Saint Jean, the latter, by all means. It's well written with big words and stuff. Absolutely. Okay. So I can understand why people might say A because it's very clear what the objective is. This person is going to talk about their favorite holiday, and it's mentioned that in the first sentence, everything is clear, right? But in my personal opinion, and also as an English teacher and an exam preparation teacher, B is 100 times better. Okay? Why? Well, look at the vocabulary that the writer has used, and also see how the writer is trying to entice, trying to hook the reader by placing the reader in kind of some imaginary state. Okay. One, okay, it introduces the topic, but is extremely informal. It uses the same words quite a few times. They've said stuff twice and cool twice. And they haven't engaged the reader at all. If I was the examiner, or if I was a reader of a magazine reading the first paragraph, I would probably close it. Okay. The second paragraph, however, picture yourself strolling. Picture yourself. So that instantly is like, right, the reader has to follow the writer's instructions. Therefore, they are engaged. They are interested. They want to know what's going to happen next. They want to know where this place is so that they can visit them themselves, right? So, sun-kissed beaches. What a phrase. Hanjo is lost. What is that? It basically means that type of beach where the sand is yellow, bright, and it's just, you can feel the warmth from the sand. That is what sun-kissed beaches means. Okay. So anyway, this is a great example. Now you are going to write your own opening paragraph to this prompt. Okay. This is a writing prompt. Your favorite holiday destination. You have to write your own introduction and you have to hook me in. So I've left the example, the good example, okay, on the screen. So all you have to do is use this example to write your own introduction hook. I wish I had a timer. I don't, but I'm only going to give you 2 minutes. And then we have to stop. Today's stream might go on a little longer because I don't have any, I don't have anything to do after this except eat lunch. So if we don't finish on time, apologies, but I'd rather get this done today. So 2 minutes, write your own introduction hook, and I am going to be quiet. Okay, so let's read out a few examples. Nasib, but in formal writing, we don't use personal pronouns. Nasib, this is an informal piece of writing. You would find this piece of writing maybe in an online blog, online magazine. This would be like an informal piece of writing, maybe that you would write for Cambridge, B2, C1. Domenico, envision yourself striding along the sun-kissed tropical beach, the feeling of the salty breeze on your skin and the soothing sound of waves crashing against the shore, which makes your mind become attuned to ebb and flow of nature. To the ebb and flow? maybe Domenico, to the. Julia, visualize yourself strolling on the beach, soaking up the sun on the bunch and enjoying the picture, nature, to live up the fullest of your life. Oh, I love that bit. Hello, Abdul. Aria, history, an old prison, white donkeys, beaches with beautiful crystal water. This is Ashinara Island. Wow, I'm quite captivated with just those few words. Daisy, imagine being woken up by the sound of birds chirping in the morning, the trickling sounds of crystal clear water from the waterfall nearby. Nothing can beat my favorite destination. Amazing! Carrie, you are beautiful. Thank you, English for today. Daisy Lee, that is nice. Where is your favorite destination, Daisy? Manuel, invited to enjoy the wild nature that involved our depth, feeling that you are well balanced, your mind blows every now and then. Life a short, I picture my soul over the waves. Wow, very nice, Manuel. Marina, have you ever asked yourself where to go on your next summer holiday? I have the perfect destination for you. From this place you can watch people endlessly, feel a nice breeze. These are so good. Ladies and gentlemen. Jafar, imagine yourself walking in the romantic time when the sunlight reflects on the sea waves, the holiday overwhelming your feelings with happy times. Beautiful. Antonella, uphill the road was winding more, and you could smell the fragrance of the flowery paths through the Mediterranean woods until finally you could get to the panorama was surprisingly breathtaking. I love them all. You did so well. Right, so moving on now to formal writing. So we are going to look at the essay statement. And the topic for the essay statement is the advantages and disadvantages of remote work. So if you're not sure what remote means, it means working from home or working for a company or a company that may be based in a different country or city than you. So again, I am going to show you two examples and I would like you to tell me which one you think is more appropriate. A. This essay is about the benefits of remote work. Remote work has some advantages for employees and companies. I will discuss these advantages in this essay. B. This essay explores the benefits and drawbacks of remote work, from heightened work-life balance to overhead cost issues for businesses. Which one do you think is better, A or B, and why? A or B, and why? Okay, great. If you're sharing your answers, please let me know why you think one or the other is better. A sounds like a template. Exactly. Daisy, exactly. Thank you, Mark. I really appreciate that. I have a lot of lurkers, that's why. They just put me on in the background while they do other things. Maybe they find my voice soothing, but that's about it. B, Ekaterina, concise and advanced due to words they have used. A is just boring. Yes, Kashita, it is very boring. B, again, because it shows the pros and cons you are going to discuss. Ashley Shen, A is an IELTS template. Raquel, the second, because we will talk about the pros and cons. B, because it's quite direct and that's what it's about. Hanjo, absolutely. Tamira, A could be easier to understand. However, we are not even really introducing the topic correctly because the title is the advantages and disadvantages of remote work. However, in the essay statement, they are only saying the benefits. So, yes, it might be easier to understand. However, it's not even as straightforward and concise as paragraph B, statement B. So, B, yes, from a teaching perspective, B is absolutely much more, oh my gosh, the word just like jumped out of my mouth without me saying it. What was I going to say? Sentence B is much more, yeah, you all said it anyway. So you are going to do the same thing, okay? Writing your essay statement. The advantages and disadvantages of remote work. Direct. Daisy Lee. Yes. I love you. Thank you. You saved me again. This essay could be like the final sentence, the final sentence, because it is one sentence, the final sentence of the introduction paragraph. Okay, so maybe at the beginning you can do some blah 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 things, but this is like the wrapping up sentence of the introduction. So now you have to do it yourselves. So using the example to help you, I would like you to write your own essay statement which would introduce the topic of the advantages and disadvantages of remote work. So again, I'm going to give you 2 minutes. It was more like 5, but 2 minutes to write your own opening essay statement. Are your thoughts often that loud? Kashita, absolutely. You know, British people, we are very polite, but I think we are loud. And, you know, in all situations, even when I'm just thinking to myself, I have very loud thoughts. But Daisy Lee knew exactly what I was thinking, so it's fine. Okay, we're supposed to be finishing in 4 minutes. That's definitely not going to happen. Does anybody have an example they would like to share? I know essays can be more difficult than writing like an informal article. No. Antonella, if you're talking about the holiday, no. This is a new topic about remote work, and this would be a formal piece of writing, specifically an essay. So discussing pros and cons, advantages and disadvantages of a topic, and the topic is remote work. Ekaterina, the essay sheds light on the advantages and dermatitis of online work from the perspective of the cost efficiency for businesses. Okay. So specifically looking at online work, this essay will discuss the benefits and drawbacks of remote work. Saint Jean, women are louder than men. Saint Jean. I'm sure most of the women in chat will disagree with you. Saint John, I suppose you're quite a loud person. Are you loud? This essay contains the advantages and disadvantages of remote work from convenience to the cost of the employer. Very nice. Smur. Julia, this essay portrays not only the pros and cons of remote work, but emphasizes the real-time situation of economic downturns and the work-life balance struggles. Wow, Julia, great. Daisy, cost saving on transportation and eat out are advantages of remote working, while struggling to balance work and life is an important disadvantage of working from home. Great, Daisy, well done. I would change eat out just because it's a phrasal verb and we try to avoid phrasal verbs, even though it's very hard because in English we have a phrasal verb for everything, but they can be deemed quite informal depending on the phrasal verb that you use. In this context, we are going to deal with the pros and cons of remote working. Great, to the point. Give us the opportunity to see the different forms of living, working at home, but is focused on work-life balance, but at the same time holds an eye contact with business perks. Okay, 1 minute. Can I use takeout instead of eating out? Yes. Let me go back. Hang on, I can't see. Cost saving on transportation and takeout. See, it still sounds and portrays itself to be quite informal. Cost saving on transportation and eat out are advantages of remote working, and eat out and takeaway. Dining. Somewhere. Dining. Fine dining. No, because takeaway is not necessarily fine dining. Social gatherings, absolutely. And see, I would want to use costs, but you've already used costs. So like maybe social spending, expenses. Yeah, expense would be a good one. Social expenses, social spending. That would definitely work. What's going on? Okay, Saint Jean. It depends. Most of the time I love reading and listening to music, but sometimes I can be quite loud according to the mood. Oh, reading and listening to music. Yeah, that's quite chill. Business issues blueprint include remote work. Shafar, pros and cons of remote work became more fascinating for both employees and employers because they offer more focus than hyperworked. What do you mean by hyperworked? Jafar. Hanjo. This would be like a bull and bear market. Be secure and give your service to come. Okay. Domenico, this essay delves into the benefits and drawbacks of remote work from the financial point of view of many businesses to better work-life balance, emphasizing the implications of this transition, such as social isolation. Very nice, Domenico. Well done. Maybe he means workers' exploitation. Ah, yes, Antonella, that is, I suppose, what he is trying to say. Yes, meaning they're overworked, not hyperworked. Okay, great. So our last exercise, another writing skill and technique that you should practice is to do with vocabulary enhancement. So what does this mean? Well, basically what you should be doing is practicing your synonyms and making sure that you have a range of vocabulary to talk about a range of topics. However, you should not only be focusing on simple, more common words, you should be looking for descriptive alternatives. So, vocabulary enhancement can include activities based on synonyms. So you should be practicing replacing common words with more descriptive alternatives. For instance, using exquisite instead of using nice. Or using strenuous instead of using difficult, okay? So this is how you are progressing. You're building up your vocabulary bank. You're moving from different levels of English, from A2 to B1, from B1 to B2, from B2 to C1. This is what you should be pushing yourself to do, and this is an activity that you can do to help you. Figurative language is also very important. You should be introducing metaphors, similes, and idiomatic expressions to make your writing more vivid and engaging. So, this is a fantastic activity to do if you are a learner like myself and like Daisy, where you like to write things down because you're more likely to remember them. If you're more likely to remember them in your writing, then you're probably also going to remember them when you're doing speaking exercises. So you get 2 in 1. You kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So informal, right? Informal. So let's have a look at 2 activities to practice this. Your first activity, you can do these types of exercises and use a thesaurus, or if you're into this whole chat GPT movement and using AI, take a text and change it. Here we have a very informal email, okay? An email you are writing to a friend because you're going to visit them in their city. I have underlined some quite common phrases, shall I say, and I would like you to change those phrases, change those words into a different word, a different expression, a different phrase. For example, like good things. It's all right, good things. I understand, it's okay, but can we bump that up to the next level? So let me read it for you. Hey friend, am I in the way? Thesaurus. Oh, ChatGPT was hiding behind my face. There you go. So, hey friend, I hope you're doing well. I just wanted to let you know that I'm planning a trip to your city next month. I've heard so many good things about it, and I'm really looking forward to seeing all the attractions. I've been told that your city is a great destination for foodies with a big variety of restaurants offering nice cuisine from around the world. I'm also excited to look at the local art scene. I've heard there are some galleries showcasing special and interesting pieces. So, as a Cambridge preparation teacher, I am looking at this email and I'm thinking to myself, well, this is pretty good. They've used some different structures. They've used the present perfect tense quite a few times. They've used nice vocabulary words like showcase and cuisine. So I'm thinking B2. It's not a high B2 because of the underlined words. It is a B2 piece of writing. But if we wanted to make that like a concrete piece of writing, like B1 borderline C1 or even C1, then we would need to change these underlined words. Can you do that? Just the word. Or yes. Just the word. Just what I'm underlining. Don't change the whole thing, okay? Just what I've underlined. Okay, Julia, instead of a big variety, a plethora or a mirror, I don't even know how to say that word, myriad, or a multitude of, absolutely. Good things, marvelous things, for example. Very good, Manuel. Marina, benefits. Yes, I've heard so many benefits instead of I've heard so many good things. Ooh, smear, noteworthy. Yes. Julia, exposing or experiencing instead of seeing, great. Making my day instead of seeing, Manuel. Picturesque. Electric. Great, exhilarating, marvelous. Seeing, witnessing, visiting, Daisy, fantastic. Sugam, excited, elated, Ashley Shen, a wide or vast variety of. A great destination, a highlight. Good things, wonderful things. Seeing, take a glimpse maybe. Stunning, thrilled, yummy. Wow. Well done, everybody. Good job. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example. Okay. You know, just for your reference, if you would like to see what maybe a higher level would look like. Hey, friend. I hope you're doing well. I just wanted to let you know I'm planning a trip to your city next month. I've heard so many amazing things about it, and I'm really looking forward to exploring all the attractions. I've been told that your city is a fantastic destination for foodies, with a wide variety of restaurants offering delicious cuisine from around the world. I'm so intrigued to discover the local art scene. I've heard there are numerous galleries showcasing unique and captivating pieces. So, a simple activity that you can do on your own, you know, using a thesaurus or using the internet, okay? It's really simple to do, really easy. It gets you writing things down and it gets you to challenge yourself with your vocabulary. So the next activity is a bit more challenging, okay? Here we have an article related to health and fitness. In the article, I have taken out some words and I would like you to see, well, words or phrases, and I would like to see if you can think of the the correct word that's missing. So you don't have any possible answers, okay? I've just put in brackets what type of word is missing. Here we go. Are you ready to take the plunge into a healthier lifestyle? It's time to, a metaphor, head first into a world of wellness that will leave you feeling rejuvenated and full of energy. In this article, we'll explore idiomatic expression for looking into a number of things, of adopting a well-balanced routine that caters to both your physical and mental well-being. Imagine waking up every morning feeling as, a simile for feeling energized, ready to tackle the day's challenges with a renewed sense of purpose. Picture yourself, a metaphor for success, as you set achievable goals that push your boundaries both in the gym and in life. Marina. Well done, Marina. Very nice. I should have put A, B, C, and D here. I'm sorry. This is... should I change it? Are you going to see the answers? Okay, sorry, everybody. One moment. A. Maybe I should put number 1 instead. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. And number 4. Okay, so this is the last activity, ladies and gentlemen. So put all from here. Okay, there we go. So put effort into your answers, please. Oh, delve into. Claire, the best English tutor. Sangam. Who is Claire? Are you trying to promote Claire's lessons on my live stream? How rude. Oof, I'm getting hungry, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, in every nook and cranny. Steering up your body. Visualize yourself for howling success, victory, mark the victory, dive. Hello, Wilson from Brazil. Welcome to the class. We are about to finish. Okay, I don't know whether everybody has just left or whether it's taking a while to think of the answers. Full of the joys of spring. Ooh, Daisy. Full of beans. Amazing. I am really pushing you and challenging you right now. So I am impressed with all of the ideas that you have shared. Like a spring chicken. That is such a funny expression. Why a chicken? Of all the things. Ugh. So, I think I'm going to go. But before I do, I'll show you my ideas. So, here we go. Are you ready to take the plunge into a healthier lifestyle? It's time to dive headfirst into a world of wellness that will leave you feeling rejuvenated and full of energy. In this article, we'll explore the ins and outs of adopting a balanced routine that caters to both your physical and mental well-being. Imagine waking up each morning feeling as fresh as a daisy, ready to tackle the day's challenges with a renewed sense of purpose. Picture yourself reaching for the stars as you set achievable goals that push your boundaries both in the gym and in life. So, Daisy Lee, this article is dedicated to you. I love this expression, as fresh as a daisy. It's one of my favorites. So there you go. So what would you do with this? Well, it's up to you. You can either use the internet to search for new expressions, idioms, metaphors, and similes, and write down a few that you would like to learn and you would like to practice, and just write. This is obviously a long 2-paragraph text that's obviously not finished, but you could just practice writing a few sentences using that language. And then you can start trying to incorporate it into your informal messages, your informal articles, letters, emails to friends, to family, etc. Okay, so, or you can take a piece of writing that you think is quite dull and maybe needs rejuvenating, and use the internet to see if there are any expressions or any phrases, idiomatic phrases, metaphors that you can use to change a phrase and make it more and make it more exciting, interesting to read. Okay, so we don't have a time for Q&A because I am hungry. So like I said, the 5th of September, we will be coming back to finish this lesson, writing part 2, writing techniques part 2. So I will come up with more techniques and strategies and skills that you can use to improve your writing. And also we will be doing another environmental, climate change, global warming lesson. But that date is to be confirmed because next month I am going to get married, ladies and gentlemen. I am marrying my Venezuelan prince. So that means that I'm not really sure what the dates will look like then, because I'm going to be going on a honeymoon too. So so I need to figure out when I will be doing that stream. But I will be here, same time, same place, the 5th of September, writing techniques part 2. So if you enjoyed this lesson, then make sure that you will join me again for that. And thank you so much for the congratulations. I am extremely excited. I'm ready to be somebody's wife. I can't wait. So thank you so much for joining me today, everybody. Thank you to everybody also that participated. It means the world to me. So I would love to see you here again next time. Have a fantastic week. My gosh, this year is flying by the way. So I hope that everybody has a great week and a great week next week. And I will be here and I will see you on the 5th of September. So don't miss it, okay? So thank you so much, everybody. It's been a pleasure as always, and take care, and I will see you soon. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you.